Hi, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Vicki, and you're watching Be There with Vicki, and in today's episode, we're going to go over how we ended up April. And April was a rough one, guys. We went on a little mini vacation, spent a little more than I did budget for it, but nonetheless, we went to Disneyland. We were very frugal. We were able to drive, so we took a lot of food with us and used points for the hotel, and so just the admission alone was just ridiculous, but we had a great time. So with that, let's just go on to the budget. Okay, so we ended up the month just a little under what we estimated, and the reason for that was this tax daycare that they take out of my paycheck, and I actually need to call and find out why there was like $100 discrepancy. So, nonetheless, it's still a nice perk. We did have $120 left over from March's envelopes, and so what I did was I put that towards our vacation. Moving on from that, nothing really stood out that was any different. The way we pay our mortgages, we pay twice a month. If you have any questions on that, you may want to take a look at my video. I'll link it below as to why you would want to pay your mortgage every other week. It's a great deal, and you save yourself some money. Our gas and electric went up, so that was a bummer. Went up by $68, and I really need to go around the house and just unplug everything, but I haven't done that yet. Other than that, our DirecTV Now went down a little bit, but I actually added another package because I realized that my poor husband couldn't watch baseball, so we needed to add that back. Our alarm system, same. His phone went down just slightly, and our car insurance went down slightly because, if I didn't tell you, my car was totaled and my in-laws graciously gave us their second car. So it's an older car, but we're just so thankful we were able to take the money that the insurance gave us and put it towards our baby fund. So super excited. So we budgeted for fixed expenses $7,000, and we were under, which was great. Tithe, we obviously keep that blocked off. Childcare, everything here for the most part stayed the same except for groceries. I was under, which is great. We did use cash this month, but we've decided that we're going to use the credit card moving forward so that we can get points, and I will just make it an electronic sinking fund. So in May, you'll see that. And we're really good about paying, you'll see here, I actually haven't called this out here on the right. We have two cards. We have an American Express Hilton Honors, and we have a Venture, Capital One Venture. And what this is what I do is I take what we pay and I put it here on the right, letting you know which card it was paid on, and that way I know at the end of the month I'm paying $790 to the Capital One Venture and $260 to the American Express. And that way we accrue points, we pay it off completely, and we're really responsible with our credit card, so it's really not that big of a deal. So I'm not really worried about it. We don't tend to swipe over swipe, and usually we use our categories and our cash. Okay, so we are back with cash envelopes over here. So we were just under for groceries, and this automatically comes up. I keep it down here, like what we spent. One of the nights we actually host a family dinner night with our family, my immediate brothers and my mom, and I didn't go grocery shopping because I was trying to do pantry challenge and realized I didn't take anything out of the freezer. So we just went to KFC, took it out of the grocery fund, and still came under budget, which is nice. So that came up here. It automatically feeds. If you want a copy of this spreadsheet, happy to provide it in the comment or in the notes below, and you'll have a link to that. So we were under just slightly by $30 for our cash envelopes. All right, electronic sinking funds. So I had mentioned, we do a Capital One 360 electronic account. A referral link is below in case you want to open one up. If you put in $250, I believe you get $25 and I get $20. But that's where we have our baby fund. So right now, this emergency fund is the baby fund. I am 5 months pregnant. And what's nice about this is we're just socking all of our money as we've paused our debt snowball. We're putting it all towards this baby fund so that we have peace of mind when I'm on maternity leave. And then when I come back from maternity leave, we will go and pay our next debt. But we just wanted to have that peace of mind. So every penny that we can put towards debt, we're putting it in the baby fund. So we have a $100 transfer right now set up, but we had originally thought we were going to be putting $2,700 towards it, and you'll see here that we actually only have $2,000 remaining, and I'll show you what happened. We also have a Life Happens and a Date Night fund. These are actually automatic transfers from our checking into our savings. So when my husband and I got married, he had his own accounts and I had my own accounts. We just added each other to each other's accounts. But to keep that free checking, you have to have that automatic transfer. So we just renamed this so that it's not necessarily an emergency. It's just, hey, life happens and maybe we need to buy something for the house or our son or something. And then date night, it's only $25 a month. It's not a whole lot, but we try to go have an evening out maybe every quarter, every 3 months. We have little ones, so not a whole lot we can do there. I originally thought we would get a tax refund and we would fully fund our Christmas fund, but that didn't happen. So we are now starting to save for Christmas. Dining out, we had $140. We actually didn't dine out, and like I mentioned to you before, we did use KFC for a family dinner night, but that was out of our grocery budget. So we were under by $82. And then gas, my husband was right on it. Literally, I'm recording this, it's the last day of the month, and we are down to the wire, and he didn't put any gas because I checked. So we also use our credit card for that, and so I just go through every single day and total up what is swiped, and then I usually only put gas once a month because I drive less than 3 miles a day. My husband drives 100 miles a day, and so I just go on and just check and see what he normally is spending, and it's always under $300. So we did pretty good about that. And you'll see here when I keep track down here, this cell where it has $294, you'll notice it's cell D something. Let me move this a little if it'll let me. Nope. Oops. Oh well. Well, I'll show you here in a second. You'll notice in the formula bar, it's D78. So you just say equals D78 and it just populates it up to the top. The rest of our electronic sinking funds are the same, nothing changed. That $100, $120 came, it was our spending money. It came from the overages from last month, from month of March, so that was helpful. And then more sinking funds that we funded. So we originally were going to fund $3,675, and we only funded $1,000 and $1,052.51, and I'll talk a little bit about why that was here in a second. Our bills, we are our second mortgage. The actual loan amount, I think it's like $425, but when we were in our snowball method, I had added one of the last payments, I think was my husband's car payment that we paid off. I added it to the minimum payment here, and I just keep doing that. So we're paying a little bit more, even though we're not throwing everything to this next snowball debt. But we only have 2 remaining, so it's our HELOC and the student loans. And then I have a category here called unexpected expenses, and last month we had a lot of unexpected expenses. This month, while it's more dollar-wise, it's just one. And my best friend, you'll see here, unexpected expense, I have it just categorized. My best friend's sister-in-law unexpectedly passed away, and we just felt this immense need to help and give, where we knew we had probably about $3,000 that we were going to put towards debt, or towards the baby fund. And I just felt this calling in my heart to make this gift. And I know that we probably should be doing that after baby step 3, but I just felt this need to do it, and my husband agreed. And if I continue talking about it, I'll probably cry because I have pregnancy hormones right now. So anyway, we added that. So it's a total of $3,500, and ultimately what we budgeted for at the beginning of the month and what we actually, spent, we still had $2,000 left over. So I am going to put that in, even though it's less than what we anticipated putting into the baby fund. I am going to add it to our Capital One through 60 account, and just wanted you to see that this will be a zero-based budget. So you'll see here, final balance 0, which is so nice, so fun to have. Yeah, guys, so that's it. Sorry, if you've stayed this long, thanks for letting me rattle on. And if you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment down below. I will be linking my videos, a copy to the spreadsheet, and my Capital One 360 referral. So have a great day, and I look forward to the next one. Take care.